Hello everyone, my name is Martina and I've been to Japan for quite a few times and I also studied there, and I want to give you my recommendations so that you have the perfect trip. Today we are heading to Morioka, a city in the north of Japan that got voted as number 2 of 52 places to visit in 2023 by the New York Times. We will see if this nomination was justified or not. Even though Morioka seems to be very far away, it's only a 40 minutes trip from Sendai, which makes Sendai a really nice travel hub for day trips. And we arrived very early, maybe even a little bit too early, as most spots were still closed, as you can see at the water neighborhood. I feel like this place must be amazing in the afternoon. Our next destination was a former samurai residence that got turned into a tea house, and we walked to the spot, which took around 20 minutes. It was so worth it as it was still early, almost nobody else was here and we could enjoy some tea in peace. You need to pay a 300 yen entrance fee, but having a tea is optional, and I would really recommend you to come here when you're in Morioka. It's just so beautiful. Now that we took in this beautiful place, we walked to our next destination, but on the way we also found the former Governor Ishii's residence, and it is covered with ivy and looks so beautiful. In there they host various art exhibitions, so I recommend you to look up what they show there at the moment if you want to visit. Then we finally arrived at the city center. The first thing you see here is the Bank of Iwate red brick building, which doesn't match to the rest of the neighborhood, right? It was designed by Kingo Tatsuno, which is also responsible for the design at Tokyo Station. You can enter here by paying a 300 yen entrance fee, and it offers insights about banking and Western architecture, but I wouldn't really recommend it, especially when you come from a Western country, so maybe skip this point and just appreciate how it looks like from the outside. Did you know that Morioka is famous for 3 soba dishes? Wanko soba, ramen, which is cold noodles, and yayamen, which is inspired by Chinese noodles. For wanko soba, you can come to this restaurant and they hold a contest for 3,000 yen of how many bowls you can eat. They're very small, but still. Since I'm not a big soba fan and Kevin wasn't that hungry, we decided to go for the regular menu here, and I ordered a katsudon as I heard it's amazing, and Kevin went for some soba noodles, and I have to say that the food here was really good and I would come here again. Then we continued our journey to Morioka Castle, which is a big green park. In general, I feel like Morioka is such a green city. I really love this about this place. The castle itself is only a ruin now, but you can enjoy this view of Morioka from up here. Very close to the park there is a little shrine called Sakurayama, and I loved it so much. They have a little turtle statue here that you can scrub with a brush 3 times, and this practice is believed to extend one's lifespan by 10 years, and it also brings good fortune. I think this tradition is so cute, and they even had Rilakuma Amas. I am honestly very happy that we came here. That is such a nice shrine, and also the whole area surrounding this place is so cool. If you're in the area, make sure to visit the ishiwarizakura, a cherry tree that is over 400 years old, and it grows out of a rock that it also split. It symbolizes resilience and strength. And some people say that I am stubborn, like look at this tree. And then the last sightseeing spot that we went to was the area around konyacho banya, which served as a guardhouse during Edo period. Also offers a glimpse into the town's past. It is surrounded by stores with traditional handcraft, so if you're in need of some ironwork, souvenirs, or handmade stuff, feel free to come here. I really love this area, it was so cozy. For our dessert break, we found fukakusa, which is right next to the river and looks like it came out of a Ghibli movie. It was so aesthetic and the cake tasted amazing. We really loved our time here. In general, especially while editing this video, I thought that I really wanted to come back to Morioka one day. It was a bit too empty when we came here, you know? So many spots felt a little bit lifeless, and I usually love traveling without the crowds, but this spot felt like all of the places needed a bit more life and energy. So maybe next time when we come here, we will come on a weekend to experience the nightlife as well, as so many spots here were beautiful. What do you think? Would you add Morioka to your itinerary? I would love to hear about that in the comments. Then in the evening, we drove back to Sendai and saw such a beautiful sunset. And yeah, if you liked this vlog, please make sure to leave a comment or a like or to subscribe. I would really appreciate it, and I can't wait to show you our next destination in the next video. So see you again, bye bye!